Hey y'all, make sure you keep watching until the end so you can learn more about the spring sale that's going on for the items on this shelf that I'm showing you right here. I will show it to you in its entirety. I'm a full-time caregiver. That's my full-time job. I want to take a moment and thank BJ, Sherry, Sheila, Mercedes, Jane, Frida, Carlos, Roy, John, and all the others for all of your help recently. I really do appreciate it so very much. Hey guys, it's Trina here. I've got some exciting news. The first news I want to share with you is I will be going to a couple of new places to film for you, a couple of antique malls, and then I have a auction warehouse that I'm going to be going and filming at sometime in the very near future, so I'm really excited about that. The second news I want to share for you is I've been on a waiting list to try to get into an antique mall to get a small booth because I've never resold before, and I know I don't want to resell online. I'm a full-time caregiver. That's my full-time job, and y'all know I love to thrift, so I'm always out there picking up stuff. But I do online auctions and I go to estate sales too, and even though I don't film those estate sales, I do go and I get some really good deals, and I want to be able to pass those deals on to you guys that maybe can't go to estate sales or don't participate in the online auctions. Oh, and the most important thing, I forgot to tell you where my shelf will be. It will be at the Fantastic Finds Antique Mall. Anyway, I have been fortunate enough to finally get some shelf space, and since I do have like a lot of costume jewelry and sterling silver jewelry and smaller pieces of glassware and knickknacks and stuff that I have picked up along the way, I can at least sell those. I don't know if I'll like reselling or not because like I said, I've never tried it. I know I do not want to do online reselling. I just don't have time for all of that shipping and packing and listing and all of that kind of stuff. And I really like to buy things in person. I'm that type of person. I want to see it, I want to feel it, and I want you guys to be able to see things in person too, so you know exactly what you're getting. And the main thing is I want to support our local community. Like, I shop and thrift in our local community, and I want you guys to be able to shop and thrift in our local community and make it thrive. You know, we need to support our local businesses, and that's what I want to do. And just to give you an idea of the kind of jewelry and stuff that I will be offering in the future, this necklace I have on, this is a vintage Cora necklace. I love this. I don't know if I can part with it or not because I really love the silver and the light blue color, and I do like a choker style necklace. And to give you an idea of some more, this is a heavy beaded choker necklace. I think this is just gorgeous and I love it. I also have this really gorgeous ring here. This is sterling silver. It does have the marquee shaped diamonds, but it's not real diamond, it is zirconia. But it's super cute. I don't know if this is going to end up on the shelf or not. I might have to keep it a while longer too. I also have this gorgeous bracelet right here. This is a sterling silver bracelet, but the diamond chips in it are real diamonds. This will probably end up in my booth just because I like my beaded bracelets much better. I like bracelets to be a little bit snug on my wrist, and because I am a full-time caregiver, wearing bracelets that dangle at all is just a really, really bad idea. So that one probably will end up on my shelf. I'm going to have a lot of stuff for brides, hopefully, because we got spring and summer weddings coming up. So I really wanted to display some things with brides and prom season coming into play. So I have some vintage faux pearl necklaces, and a lot of these are chokers. I have this one with the nugget style beads. It too is a choker. These will be things that you can find in my shelf. Oh, and the most important thing, I forgot to tell you where my shelf will be. It will be at the Fantastic Finds Antique Mall. I don't know if you're aware, but it is the one antique mall that I have filmed at the most because they were just welcoming to me from the very beginning when I first started doing my thrifting and antiquing videos. And they were the first antique mall that said, sure, come on in and film. We'd be glad to have you. And it just, you know, it feels like home to me now. Anyway, here's some more faux pearl necklaces, because as I said, I really wanted to start this off, all my displays, with brides in mind. And I do have all of these vintage style faux pearl necklaces. And I did get these at most of these at the auction house and the estate sales. And once again, I do not film at estate sales. I think I've filmed at 1 or 2 estate sales, just very short videos. Because at our estate sales, most of the time the families are there, at least 1 or 2 people from the family. And I just don't film out of respect for them, because I've had family members who have had to have estate sales for their family members, and it's a really tough time for people, and I don't want to put that on the internet and have them ever go there and see that, and that cause them any kind of pain whatsoever. Everyone's a little bit different about how they handle death, so I just try to be really respectful, you know. And hey, I have no problem, all of you guys who go out there and do estate sales and film it. I do watch your channels and I enjoy it, and more power to you. But like I said, around here it seems like most of the time the family members are there, and I just don't want to traumatize them. Anyway, guys, I do love going to estate sales, and I've been to a few recently. Anyway, here's another little pearl style necklace with the gold beads that I'll be offering. I just have a lot of different stuff. This one keeps, I have one here with a vintage one with multiple gold strands, and it just wants to, I'm trying to pack this stuff up to take it down. And you guys will not see this video until after the fact, and I probably won't be able to video setting up my shelves. I have 2 shelves, because of the layout and where my shelves are, and they're close to the register, and I probably can't film like that trying to set up my shelves, because it's right in the walkway where people have to go to pay for their stuff. And just out of respect for the other vendors and customers, I probably won't be able to do it. I have this cute one. Now it's got some discoloration right through there on the gold, because it is vintage, y'all. When you buy vintage stuff especially, it's not going to be in perfect condition most of the time, and if it was in perfect mint condition, a lot of us wouldn't be able to afford it, right? So this is super cute, girls. It'd be super cute to wear with your prom dresses. Moms, mothers of the brides, I'm trying to think about all of you when I purchase stuff that I can resell. And once again, I'm trying to purchase things from places where I know the rest of you might not get to. Alrighty, guys, and then I have like this pearl necklace that you can just slip over your head. Nothing real expensive. And my prices, I mean, like I got this one priced at $2.99. I'm trying to mark my prices to where, you know, I can pay my booth rent. I have to pay for what I've paid for because I've bought all of this stuff. So I have to get my money back out of it. And of course, you know, I have to make my booth rent and stuff. But I'm trying to give y'all a good deal on all of this stuff. And a lot of these things you may or may not find elsewhere. And I do want to remind you that if you're shopping local, then you don't have to pay those extra shipping charges, right? And as I said, I have some knickknacks and whatnots that I will have to show you once I set up my shelves, because I've already wrapped those all up and packaged them to take them down to the mall so that I can set up those shelves. And there will be a couple of like Easter items and wedding theme and spring theme for right now. I have other glassware and stuff that I will put out after other items sell. So there will be like some clear crystal trinket dishes, bowls, plates, whatever that's spring themed that I have right now and Easter themed. And I want to point it out right now in case I forget when I'm setting up my shelves. I have several different types of trinket boxes, and they all have like little finials on them. Some are smaller and some are taller. Those are not just to open the trinket dish lid. You can actually use those finials as ring holders, okay? So like if you have your trinket dish sitting beside of your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink and you like to take off your rings when you wash your hands, you can pop your ring up on top of that finial and it will hold your ring for you. And as far as some of the glassware, like I have some really nice crystal, these are actually considered wine goblets. They are very heavy. They are crystal, lead crystal. Hear that? Isn't that a lovely sound? I love that sound. Anyway, I also have this lead crystal. This is a candle holder on a pedestal. It's quite gorgeous. It looks really great on a wedding table. Hear that sound? I love the sound of crystal. Now I'm going to show you a couple of items that I can't fit on my shelf. I have this gorgeous milk glass lamp that I want to sell. That's the original shade. And it does have the globe, the glass globe. I've got it all taped up so that I don't drop it and bust any of the parts. It does light up in the bottom. There's a light here in the bottom, so the milk glass part of the light does light up. It makes a beautiful like little night light if you want to like leave it on in your bedroom or something while you're out in the living room. So when you walk in your bedroom, you have a little bit of light to see by, but not bright light. This is perfect for that. And then of course the upper part works as well, and it's a brighter light. I do want to sell that, but unfortunately it will not fit on the shelf. It's like 1.5 to 2 inches tall to put it in the shelf, so that won't work. So I've got to see about working that out to where I can possibly sell it there at the antique mall. I also have this vintage lamp that I want to sell eventually. I fixed it up. It was a little bit rough looking, but I've cleaned it all up, and I had to take it apart and clean all of this really good, and it's actually a quite pretty pattern. It's grapes and grape leaves there, so it's a grapevine all the way around. I don't know exactly the time period. I'm thinking this was 1960s maybe. Anyway, it has to be rewired. I have the rewiring kit. I just got to do it. And I've got a couple of different shades that I want to try on it. I'm not sure which shade I will end up using. I've got the rewiring kit. I've got this shade. And let's see, sorry. And I got this shade. So we'll just have to see which one looks best on it once I have it rewired. And I bought a new harp for it and everything. And the harp is brass looking, so it will look vintage even though it's new. And I'll see what I can do about maybe getting these lamps put at the antique mall for sale. No guarantees though. It may or may not happen because like I said, I just have those shelves. I did get some more crystal. I got the crystal bud vases. I'm sorry I can't show you everything because I had, like I said, I wrapped it all up so that I could take it down there. But I have some small crystal bud vases. They're brand new. I have one that's like still in the box. I put the box there in the case with it. So if you want to buy it, you can put it in the box and keep it safe. And then I have an even smaller bud style vase that's crystal. I've got a really cute clear boot, like cowboy boot bud vase, and you know those are really good to buy to use for weddings, like your country themed weddings. You can buy those little cowboy, they have cowboy boots. Mine is actually considered a mini beer stein from Canada. I think it was from Canada. It's considered a mini beer stein. You find some that are smaller that are like toothpick holders and stuff. And girls, you can use those for your country-themed weddings for little bud vases if you have a country-themed wedding. Sometimes you just got to think outside of the box and come up with some really creative ideas to use things in another way. Okay guys, just look for the bright yellow sign that says Fantastic Finds. It's straight across from the John Deere store. Okay y'all, if you come in past the reception desk, just follow these glass cases to the left, and mine is right here, number 63, all the way down on the bottom shelf. Keep watching. Okay guys, this is the final result, and I want to show you these mid-century modern champagne flutes I have. I bought these for anybody that's having a wedding that needs some champagne flutes. I just love those, and this little bud vase is the brand new one I was telling you about. And I have this crystal bridal basket and this Mikasa crystal decanter. The one thing I want you to know is I have a lot more vintage and costume jewelry to put out, but there is just not enough space for it. I still have some other sterling silver to put out in the future too, but as you can see, I've got some paperweights. I have the crystal pendants and a crystal pendulum in here. I have this vintage handmade Ouroboros bracelet. It is unisex. Either guys or girls can wear it. One of the best things about it is you cannot buy that here locally in stores, so if you like to wear things that your friends and family cannot run out and buy a duplicate of, that bracelet might be for you. You can see I have all these lovely crystal pieces, and I also have this silver plated choker here with the 3 pendants that go on it. Now that's a knot style clasp that should be turned around to the front, but someone keeps turning it around to the back. The 2 crystal necklaces hanging there on the display are absolutely stunning, but there's not enough light reaching the bottom of this case, unfortunately, so you really can't see the beauty in those crystals. Most of these rings are sterling silver, except for a couple that are costume jewelry. Now, if you leave this case and walk right down to case number 60, my second shelf is the 3rd shelf down. And as you can see, it's all spring and Easter decor. Quick update, guys. I just refreshed my shelves and I'm running a 15% off sale for spring. So make sure you come and shop my 2 shelves. I'm not sure how long I will run this sale. Probably at least just a few weeks to get us into spring. Alrighty guys, I got my shelf set up. I already made 2 sales while I was here setting up my booth. Not my booth, my shelves. I'm thrilled about that. I sold a little pink milk glass planter. You guys didn't get to see that because before I even filmed that shelf, someone came by and bought it. So thank you very much to the lady that bought the pink milk glass planter. I'm glad you liked it. She had never seen pink milk glass before, so that was really nice. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Come and shop my shelves and shop the entire antique mall because they have a lot of great vendors with a lot of great stuff in here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again for the next video. Love ya. Bye.